Welcome to the Fragrance Nut. Hey, today we're going to talk about a fragrance. It took a minute to get here, too. I mean, a long time to get here. It made it here, let's say, a week in St. Louis. It arrived, but did not come to me from the post office for almost a week and a half later, and don't know why. But we're going to talk about it. And that is, I got it from Fragrance Lord. Maybe that might have been it. They should probably change the name because I believe sometimes they see that it's a fragrance and they may hold it back. They may want to take it. It did happen before, unfortunately. But let's talk about this one. This one is a Quinton Beach fragrance, and it was created in 2025 by Amouage. And I got a pretty nice size too. As you can see, I believe it is either a 10 or 15 mil size, and it is called Decision. And it's what you could expect out of this. In the top, you got some cardamom, you got bergamot, and you have some pink pepper, so it's quite spicy. And then you got frankincense, and that was the reason I wanted to purchase it, because I love frankincense, and I had something by Amouage years ago. I think it was called Silver Frankincense, or Silver was the name of the fragrance. It was really nice, and I believe that was the first moment I really became familiar with frankincense from Oman. Anyway, and then so you got the frankincense in there, and there's nothing compared to that silver. And then you have juniper berry, and you have myrrh, so there's some spice again. And then there's some vanilla, and I guess that was to sweeten it up some. And then you have some cedar wood and some patchouli. So not a lot going on in here, but when I say this thing is powerful, I mean, too powerful. It will project for hours and hours and hours. And even when you want it to stop, it just keeps going. And so Quinton Beach, I've owned a couple of other fragrances by him, and they keep going too, but they're really nice. One is Scandal, Jean Paul Gaultier, and the other one is Maison Crivelli's Hibiscus Mahaja. But this one here, I must truly say, I don't like it. Too woodsy. To me, it's just a powerful, spicy, woody mess, in my opinion. So if there are others out there that like it, hey, maybe you're smelling something my skin is not casting off, or my nose is not picking up, but I'm no fan of this one. And what else can I say about this thing? I don't find anything exciting about it. I don't find anything attractive about it. I wouldn't wear this in the summer, and I wear fragrances anytime I want. But this here, I don't like it. I'd let it sit for a while. I've given it several wears, and I still come up with the same opinion. Don't like it, hate it. And so if you tried this, let me know. The only decision I believe was a bad decision was purchasing a large size after reading other reviewers, and I decided to pull the trigger on this. I had actually gone to Neiman Marcus to try to get a sniff of that, but it wasn't there. Everything else was there. So I thought, oh man, it must really be good. It must be flying off the shelf. I didn't ask my favorite salesperson, but I just said I assumed that on my own, that it was probably pretty good, the reason I didn't see it. But unfortunately, for me, I'm glad it wasn't there. Or I wished it were there, and then maybe I would not have wasted my time with Fragrance Lord and then waiting all that long time, that anticipation, thinking that I was going to come across something really good. Unfortunately, this one is going probably a gift to somebody, or I'll put it in among the others that I didn't care too much for. And I have a lot that I didn't care for, and I have a lot that I do. Anyway, I have other reviews coming that I'm waiting on packages. I'm back to my Iris kick again. So I just ordered some Chanel, some others. So my wife and I, we both crazy about the Iris. And so we're going to see how that goes. I believe I have one coming, a Carolina Herrera, a Chanel. There's some others I can't remember. But anyway, that's what you're going to be hearing in the next few days is we're going to talk about Iris. Anyway, enough said. Decision, a poor and bad decision. Quinton Beach, I'm a favorite. You're one of my favorite, but no.